So how do we make space for someone else when we've done something that causes harm, that stimulates pain? One of the keys is actually making space for our own pain. I was talking with someone recently about this who was asking for some support with a pattern in their primary relationship with their partner where they felt like they had done a lot of things that were hurtful. And anytime they got into conversation about it, in spite of their best intentions, they kept getting defensive, bringing the focus to themselves, and found it really hard to just make space for the other person, to hear how it was for them. And one of the things that we came to was that there might be a need for self-forgiveness, for actually having the space to really feel the hurt of having had an impact on someone that we didn't intend, of bringing up pain or harm for someone that we care about in our lives. And it's counterintuitive because when we've done something that hurts someone else, it can feel selfish to take the focus, to put more focus on ourself inside and actually attend to how hurt we feel, how upset we feel. So I'm suggesting this not with the other person, but on our own time. If we don't make space for our own pain, how do we have space for someone else's pain? So this is not a personal thing. It's not like I'm focusing on myself now. This is a human thing. We all do things. We all say things that we don't intend, that have an unintended impact, where we're not being our best self, and it causes harm. It's painful. And that hurts. It hurts our own heart to hurt another human. When we make space for that pain in our own heart, we make space for the rest of the pain in the world. If we don't attend to our own pain, there's no room for anyone else's pain because we're just trying to manage the hurt that we feel. So practicing forgiveness for ourselves doesn't mean that it's okay to cause harm. It doesn't mean that we don't care. It means that we come to terms with the reality of what's happened, that we acknowledge, yes, I did that, I said that, and it hurts like hell. And I'm learning. I'm a human being who's learning, and I still love myself. I see the goodness in my heart, and I accept that I make mistakes. When we can do that, when we can really make space for the genuine remorse and hurt that we feel, we can metabolize that pain. We can come to terms with it. And then there's a lot more space to hear from others because we're not carrying around and holding on to that pain in our own heart. So it's counterintuitive, but it's one of the most essential steps in being able to repair relationships and really hear the impact of our actions, is this practice of self-forgiveness and self-empathy, finding that tenderness for ourselves and taking care of our own pain so that we have room for other people's. I hope that's helpful.